7 of the IAE ship show. Today is Drake for Apex Hall. Drake is one of my favorite manufacturers, so I really enjoy the Drake ships. It looks like we're in the center and off to the left. So right ahead is Cutter Scout, basic cutter. So these are Drake's beginner ships. So very, very middle of the field ship. They're not a big fighter, they're not a big hauler.
This year's Drake interplanetary lineup shows that all choices make for some of the best ships. No matter your style, there's a Drake waiting to be discovered.
Cockpit. It's very typical Drake, very basic utilitarian look to it.
This is a friendly reminder that the Tobin Expo Center is a STEM-free environment. Please refrain during your visit and have an amazing day.
They've somehow outdone themselves with their latest lineup.
And I need to lock myself in.
Yeah.
That's not ideal.
I don't know. I don't think this is as good as some of their other work.
Gathering the latest and greatest from manufacturers across the empire. The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take
I
flight.
definitely think the IAE is worth going to.
It seems like it's going to be a great show this year.
For some reason, just like me and
I've seen enough of these.
okay, that's the base cutter.
Thank you for visiting New Babbage's Tobin Expo Center. Stanton's preeminent destination for live events and exhibitions.
Have a lot of range. It's the expedition model.
Classic effects on this one.
I like this guy. Oh, Cutter Scout. So he has the better scan. Loses a little space. He's got better scan.
Attention
He's got
visitors to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo.
long-range stuff.
Please take care of viewing the vehicles on display. Remember,
Those are
we're here
beginning
for
models.
everyone's
Good
enjoyment.
all-around ship. Just doing a little bit of everything. This is the Caterpillar. It is a modular cargo hauler. You can open up the little doors here. They haven't been fixed yet, so they come all the way down the ground. So you can load cargo.
Tobin Expo Center would like to
That's
remind
the
everyone that the
works.
first step to fun is safety. Walk,
Doors are
don't
all
run while
modular.
exploring the halls.
Rooms, so at some point you should be able to change them out for different assets depending on how you want to set your Caterpillar up. Eventually this here will be able to pull away because it's kind of like the tractor of the tractor and trailer semi-combo. So take that down to wherever without
This
having
is
to
a
take the
friendly
whole
reminder.
trailer.
Stay aware of your surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings at all times.
A little
Make
awkward
sure that your perfect day stays.
atmosphere, but in space it's perfectly fine. It's not super fast or super agile, but it can move around. And it is armed, so it is capable of fighting back. You will just need crew to run all your guns. But other than that, a very capable hauler. When its modularity finally all comes in, it should be a very capable ship. Okay, so
Gathering the latest and greatest from manufacturers across the empire. The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where spaceship enthusiasts come to take flight.
So this is Hall 1. Oh, Buccaneer.
Hi, welcome to the store.
Buccaneer and Herald. Okay, the Buccaneer is Drake's light fighter. So it's a light, fast-moving ship, but it's got all sorts of guns on it. And the main ones are like right around the cockpit. So anything that you come after is going to be right in the line of fire.
Let's go.
If you look on the top, it's a great big turret up there that's slave to the pilot. I think it's like a size 4. So for a light fighter, it has a lot of punch. It's very maneuverable. Just does not have a lot of armor. So even if you gear it up so it's running the higher end military stuff, you don't want to be hit a lot, but it is fast, it's agile, and pound something pretty good and get away.
I've seen pictures of some earlier versions and they were
This is the Herald, which is Drake's data runner. So it has these, looks like server banks or whatever on the side that you can intercept data or download it into these banks. And just basically, when you can't transmit it safely, you capture it on here and just scream, because the majority of the ship is these engines. So it's this huge ship. This whole ship is just one big engine with a bunch of data manipulation stuff on it. With you get a bed, a little food area, bathroom, and a cockpit. So it does have guns on it, and it does have missiles. So it can defend itself, but most likely if you get into trouble, you're just going to hit the throttle and fly away. This is the Corsair. The Drake Corsair is their explorer, medium explorer ship. Has all these wonderful guns on it. So I believe the two top here are pilot's guns. Ones on the wings are pilot guns. The chin turret and the side turrets are for co-pilots and gunners. So it is very well armed. It has like a 4-man crew, I believe. So it's got a huge cargo area, so you could put a tank in there if you want. A tonk fit in there. Or cargo, or however you want to kit it out. It is maneuverable, it's asymmetrical, so it's not, balanced like most ships are. One wing goes straight out, the other wing wise out, so it's kind of Star Wars-esque in that manner, but it is a great ship. It hits hard, it moves fast, it's very utilitarian, kind of like a old military equipment look to its body, rather than a more sleek and modern looking interior. But that's kind of Drake's aesthetic. It's very usable, very easily repaired, but not very fancy. Alright, what's the next one we got?
Microtech Protection Services are asking all guests to be extra vigilant when it comes to safety. If you see anything of concern, please alert a member of staff as soon as possible. Thank you.
Oh, these are cutlasses. So, Cutlass Black is my favorite ship. It's my upgraded to from a starter ship on my package. is the best, from what I've played so far, the best all-around ship. It's not a great fighter, but it can fight fairly well for its size. It's not the best cargo ship, but it can carry a decent amount of cargo. Has a 3-person crew setup. Has a bed in it so you can log out. It used to have a bathroom, but in the remodel it lost that. It has jump seats in the base. Black is the base model, and you have 6 jump seats in it. So you can carry your Marines to drop in. It has a little armory, a couple of bunks, and a turret. But it is probably one of the best, just all-around medium ships. It's a medium freight, medium fighter. Playing around with your gun loadouts can make it even better. Okay. This is the Cutlass Red, which is their emergency vehicle. It gives up the upper turret for better scanning. It has different cargo layout, and this particular flavor has a med bed in it. So you can bring crew on and med them up.
From what I've seen so far,
It cannot spawn people, but it can heal them. So very cool that way. It also has the flashy lights, if that's what you're into, for doing emergency rescue stuff. Over here is the Cutlass
they've got
Blue,
some of their classic designs
which
on
is
display.
the police variant. Because Cutlass doesn't generally get military contracts, so they get a lot of civilian contracts, and one of the contractors is like police forces and stuff. So this has upgraded armor, this better cockpit, so you get better visibility, and a little bit different weapon loadout, plus a faster engine and interdiction modules, so it can keep you from going into quantum jump. You get a smaller cargo area, but you get the detention cells. So when you arrest somebody and whatever, you put them in a detention cell, put them on carbonite kind of a thing. You still get your cockpit and bed area, and rather than having jump seats and whatnot, you
Alright,
have
to keep the schedule, I better head to the next exhibit.
detention cells.
I think I might stay here a bit longer. Haven't seen
And
everything
last
yet.
but not least is the dropship, which is the Cutlass Steel, which is this guy. He has better arms and armament, because as a dropship, he has all these guns up the doors, has the regular upper turret and forward-facing pilot guns,
But it would
but it
definitely
also
be
has
helping
all
us
these little ballistic guns on every door, plus jump seats for your Marines. When it first came out, if you fully loaded your Cutlass Steel, you would literally have everybody on the server on the ship. So
As a manufacturer,
now
I
that the
think
server
this might be one of their
loads are
strongest
getting
showings
larger,
to date.
you
I think
can't
they've
quite do
somehow
that,
outdone
but it's
themselves
still a
with their
lot of
latest
people you
lineup.
can put on a ship. It's fast, it's maneuverable, you can get into things fairly quickly, and it can hit hard when it gets there. So, good ship, good for a purpose, but as of yet, we're not quite there yet in gameplay. Alright, this is Drake Vulture, which is your single-person light salvage. So this can do hull scraping. Eventually it's supposed to be able to do some ship breakdowns on the smaller ships. It can be run by one person. It'd be more efficient with two, because the second guy can sit down here and as you're scraping the ship, it pushes out the container cubes of material, and that second person would just basically be your cargo management.
I heard that their CEO was actually here in the hall.
Great little ship, good for the purpose it was built for. I don't currently own one, but I have rented them and used them, so they're kind of fun little gameplay function there. Salvage is in the game. It's not fully developed yet, but it is.
This year's Drake Interplanetary lineup shows that bold choices make for some of the best ships.
Saying that they're
No
going to
matter your
expand on
style,
it
there's a
as
Drake waiting to be
more
discovered.
and more ships come in, but as of yet, it's still not fully functional. That's this cutter. They're kind of dumpy looking, but they're cool on the other end of things. Makes me think of the Winnebago in Spaceballs.
Gathering the latest and greatest from manufacturers across the empire. The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is where connection come to
Two
take
other ones that I
flight.
know of, they're just different skins. One's the pink Hello Kitty one, and one's the Yellow Jacket. So great little personal ground vehicles because they have guns on it, 2-seaters, so you passenger. I think it's supposed to be 1 or 2 SE of cargo. So you can put a little stuff on it, you can get another player on it, and
This
they
is
go
a friendly
fairly
reminder
fast.
that
They're
the Tobin Expo
fairly
Center is
stable,
a STEM-free
reliable
environment.
partner.
Please refrain during your visit
Moving
and
around,
have an
they don't
amazing
really tip
day.
over or crash too bad. Okay, cool. Unmuted. So basically, this is the little cargo forklift. It's not fully functional yet because they're still working on some cargo issues. But these little arms fold down into forks for lifting things. It has a little carrying pod here for the bigger cargo boxes and a bunch of little
This is a friendly
cargo
reminder
spots
to
for
stay aware
cargo
of your
boxes.
surroundings and keep an eye on your belongings at all
Plus
times.
the ability to
We
pick
want to
up
make
and
sure that
carry.
your perfect day stays that way.
So as they get more and more of the cargo functionality in, they'll become more useful. Right now, everybody's a little gaga over the exosuits because of the little tractor beams on them. So they're kind of the go-to vehicle, but those will eventually have their day, I'm sure. Okay, oh, Drake Ironclad. So this is the extra large cargo ship armored.
Thank you for visiting New Babbage's Tobin
It's
Expo.
their heavy freight
Stands preeminent
through Drake.
destination for live
So this
events
is like
and exhibitions.
Caterpillar Plus. It's wider and it's got more armaments on it. There's one that's a ground troop vehicle, so you can fly it in, drop down, and land. So it's a jump ship for vehicles like tanks and whatnot. So the front would open up and you can drop your tanks and ground troops or whatever that you have and do repairs and stuff.
Tobin
So
Expo Center would
that'll
like to
cost
remind
it's
everyone
in,
that
but
the
as I
first
said,
step
it's
to
still
fun
in
is
the
safe.
white box.
Don't run
Oh,
on the
this is the
floor
Kraken.
walls.
So Drake Kraken is the big carrier ship. So big mobile space carrier. So you can put multiple light to medium fighters on it, and it will fuel and arm as they go, and it can travel around.
Attention visitors to the
Part of
Intergalactic
battle group.
Aerospace Expo. Please
They
take
have
care
a
of
different
everyone
loadout
with
that's
vehicles
just
on
storefronts. So
Remember, they're here for
it will be
everyone's
your
enjoyment.
mobile trading post. So your customers, when they come and land, can trade for what they need and then take off. So that'll be awesome. But as you see, it as well is not in the full production yet. So it's still in gray box, but it's getting more and more details. So eventually it'll be completed. Yep, that's it for today. So
This year's Drake
thank you for listening.
Interplanetary lineup shows that
Talk to
bold
you later.
choices make for some of the
Bye.
best ships. No matter your style, there's